to the point of too much or a little too much or what?
We overeat because we don't know. We go out to eat and we're given a portion. It looks delicious. We're hungry. Visually, our stomachs are ready to go. But if we don't have the knowledge to know when to stop or how much is too much, that's when we overeat.
Okay, arm us with some knowledge today, Beth.
I brought a couple examples here because the best thing to do is just become aware of when you need to stop. The biggest thing we do, breakfast. We need to eat breakfast, so we run and we grab something, a coffee and a bagel. A bagel and cream cheese is around 500 calories. So a better option would be something like an English muffin with some peanut butter. You're going to get some healthy fats and some protein with that in addition. Okay. Snacks, we also overeat when we do snacks. Pretzels, they're an easy, quick snack, but we dig our hand in the bag and we eat, overeat. So 22 pretzels is 100 calories with a really high amount of sodium. So fill yourself up with popcorn, better option. It's a little bit more filling. You get some fiber in that too.
Unbuttered popcorn.
Unbuttered air pop popcorn. Yeah, unfortunately you have to stick with the not as tasty kind, but it still can give you that fulfillment. Yeah.
Now, how are we when it comes to portions? I mean, do we really know sometimes how much is a cup or a half a cup?
We don't, but there's ways to. I mean, you hear a lot of things out there now about the computer mouse size is a good size for a 3-ounce piece of meat, or just different pieces of food can equate to different size amounts. This is a plate. This is just a styrofoam plate. You use them at picnics, but it's not just to separate your beans from your potatoes. I mean, you can actually take these and get a good idea of how much your protein should be, how much your starch and your carb, and how much your fruit and your vegetable is.
That's a good idea.
Use them at home and until you get a good idea of how much you should be eating of each amount.
Okay.
So one thing I want to do with you, though, another area, everyone loves cereal, but we always overpour cereal.
Right.
Every box, every food has an amount, a serving on it, and oftentimes there's more than just one serving. For example, in this Coke, there's 2. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't know that. So I want you to pour me a box of or a bowl of cereal, and let me know how much you think, a serving would be. You wake up in the morning, how much would you want to serve? Okay. You're hungry? It looks good, right?
What's the matter?
Let's measure that out. This particular cereal, 3/4 of a cup is a serving.
Oh, okay.
So let's go ahead and see how much you poured today. Okay, I'm going to say you doubled your serving.
I'm a hungry guy.
So you can see, depending on the size of your bowl, how easy it is to overserve. So the point of that would be to get a measuring cup and to really get an idea of how much you're serving yourself.
Arming yourself with knowledge so you can eat better.
Absolutely.
All righty. Beth, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back right after this quick break.